Between the years of 1948 to 1973, a certain group of immigrants came to the UK after the Second World War, mainly from Caribbean and Commonwealth countries, to help the United Kingdom to rebuild the country after the Second World War. This group of immigrants were called the Windrush generation. Now, before I talk about the Windrush generation, I would like you to watch this video.
We did everything we possibly could to make these people welcome and help them when they first came here. But as there's been more and more come into the town, we've said to the authorities, please, no more. We're full up. Still, they keep coming in by the hundred. Our only hope is to be able to get away from Southall, away from it all. Like everybody else, all our friends have gone. There's nothing left for English people in this town anymore.
We
haven't got a place left where we, the English people, can go and enjoy ourselves in this town.
After going through 2 world wars, we should at least have the dignity of being allowed to live with our own kind.
So after this group of immigrants came in 1948, they helped to rebuild the UK. Actually, the UK has always been built by immigrants if you look at the history. So after the Second World War, this Windrush generation came to help to rebuild the United Kingdom after the Second World War. Now fast forward in 1970, the citizens or the locals started to complain that there were too many in the system. Mind you, these immigrants were legally invited and they were given British citizenship to stay here legally to help and work at the same time. Fast forward in 1970, as I said, they started to complain that these immigrants were too many and it was beginning to bother them, and so the government should take action and do something. Now, within this period, between 1970 to 1973, these immigrants were subjected to unfair, work environment. They faced discrimination. They were unlawfully, some of them were unlawfully deported. And this is called the Windrush scandal because they went through a lot of humiliation and things that happened. Fast forward in 1973, some were deported and the government had to, apologize to them for all the wrongdoings that they've done to them. And so what I want to say is that with this immigration white paper and all that is happening around immigration in the UK is not something that is new. And so do not fear and panic. But all I want to tell you is to have a plan B. If you are seeing yourself as a temporary guest of the UK, as a stranger in an island, have a plan B. If you want to make the UK a permanent home, have the right documentation. With this being said, I want to say a special shout out to the companies, the managers, people who have recruited overseas workers who are so supportive. They've sent their workers emails reassuring them that they are with them through and through to the end of the journey. It is really appreciated in such a time like this. I mean, it brings a lot of difference, and we want to thank you guys for all that you're doing for the immigrants, and rest assured things are going to work in favor for the legal immigrants that are here legally in the system. And so this is just a word for thought. This is not something that is new. It's happened before. If you look at the video I shared about the HSMP policy document in 2006, which lasted up until 2008, it's not something new. It happens once in a while. So just keep your fingers crossed whilst we wait for the outcome of the immigration white paper.